What is queering for you? Queering for me means to perform and do queerness. That means to go into existing communities, institutions, or also to look at abstract concepts, at science, at uh, health, at politics, society in general, and to bring in queer perspectives into that. Bringing in a queer perspective doesn't just mean that we need same-sex marriage. It means to go much further. It means to say no to our usual way of thinking and doing. It means to say no to centering everything around straight realities and around cisgender realities. At the same time, it means to be resistant, to be subversive, to transgress. Wikipedia at the moment is not necessarily a safer space for LGBTI people. There's harassment, there's homophobia, there's transphobia, there's queerphobia. There are some smaller language Wikipedias where there's also little understanding sometimes in the community, from because also there are not enough queer people involved and not outspoken enough. This is especially sensitive in areas where it is dangerous to speak out and to represent, where there are human rights violations against LGBTI people, where there are laws against LGBTI people. So queering Wikipedia for me means to create queer communities on Wikimedia projects, but also to reach the broader queer community outside and to bring it into our projects. It means to create queer content and to add queer perspectives to exist in our articles. Do you have a queer Wikipedian response to the pandemic? My response was to write one article about a queer activist every day in the beginning. At one point I couldn't really keep up with it anymore. So some other responses that I think that are pretty queer is to take care of yourself and of other people and other groups that you think might be vulnerable. So a really queer response to the pandemic would be community building and solidarity.